it's possible to do your own therapy and even accidentally end up doing things, surrounding yourself in an environment that is healing, and then you can heal up. You can become, and then you become just sensitive to people's situation. Um, but my question is just like, for me, the last time that the first time really, and the last time, hope to God, man, because there needs to become an answer for us, and I think I know what it is, and it's crazy because I've never thought that I would be this way, but um, I don't want anything to do with it, to tell you the truth, so I'll try to stay open for something else, but because, it's getting, I'm not even mentioning what it is yet, am I? Not at all. But I'm just saying, okay, so is it really because we just need money? We need a few extra coins, that we're going through abuse as women? Abuse from warlocks, abuse from these men who have some too much of a conditioning from having been exposed to something that was basically inhuman, like inhumane. Maybe he had a dead mother. A quote, dead mother is something that psychologists coin of the phenomenon where the particularly it affects everybody in the family, really. I mean, um, but the son of the woman who is the dead mother is just a woman who is in a highly abusive, kind of emotionally abusive, narcissistic relationship. Things are going with, as far as how that the narcissist does not really interact like a human being. She stays there and just, she doesn't have any senses to get away from the danger and take her kids away from it. That's called a dead mother. They stay in the relationship. It's been since the 70s that they have actually stopped some of the ridiculous shit that fucking they've been saying within society that has just ruined people, as far as kids being exposed to these relationships where people think it's better to stay together for the kids. No. It's better for the kid to latch on to one healthy one, and they will find the most healthy one, the one that seems more safe, which unfortunately it's always usually the woman, right? Because she's supposed to be the one that nurtures and keeps a safe haven, but that's not always the case, right? Man, and then just to change the subject matter, over the next 10 years, I hope that I see a change where people lighten up on their, the narcissists. They're the ones that think that they can own people, and that includes especially their children. They don't know how to love people and let people live and be who they are, and they don't even think for 1 minute that a kid comes in here having their own mission and likes and dislikes, and totally different person right there. They don't even wait to see who that is. And the fact is, when a child starts getting into that mind and saying, well, actually, I just want to test. Can I have this instead of that? I don't want all these things that are imposed on me. They're just helpless. You're not even thinking of that. As far as you narcissists out there, not even watching this, actually. So, here I am, I'm nearing 50 and I'm seeing this fucking dire problem, and it's looking like, yeah, there's a faction of non-human entities. And I blame it on women. Who's bringing them in? Who's bringing them up, supposedly? I'm going to talk more and more about it. Man, sorry about I lost my train of thought here, but, the main thing I wanted to point out and to let you know is, like, you know what, you need to start taking care of each other. So this is my plan. I think I'm gonna, when I get out of my fog, the narcissistic fog, which these people are. See, what happens is you align your energies to it. You fall into some kind of sickness. I mean, for me, I just needed a little help. Is that a sickness? No, I refuse to believe that. It's fucking terrible. And in the end, they just say, not that you're just less than. You're not doing good enough bullshit. I am good enough, and I deserve a fucking righteous connection with a human being that can fucking give and take evenly. Get out of my face. And it doesn't even have to be that, they don't even work things. They don't even know how to live. So good luck with all of that. Any kind of communication at all. I just got done telling somebody on here, just like, you know what, they don't have a conversation if you really look at it, babe. The problem, what it is, and this is what I really wanted to say, is that you have a deficit of needing too much. You need too much. And they see it as a way, a way to get in. You're weak. You're like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you don't know that you actually probably have more above average, and they're attracted to that. But they saw you just kind of sitting down, going, you know what? I'm not good, and your nose is all bright, and they come up and they go, this person, I'm gonna go over there and fucking sit next to them and just start drawing on them. They just start drawing. They want your love. They want your affection. They want your attention. And what I learned recently is that some people are doing it on purpose. They are locked into being demonic. It's a war. It's a war, and I'm here to provide safe haven as anything but, if anything, but as love. And they can't really touch it. They get kind of allergic. You have to stay that way because they're trying to ruin you. But I think if I don't move out of the country, I'm probably going to, last resort, I don't know what I need to do. Of course, I need to study psychology and work on myself, but I know. I already did that fucking work. Like I said in the beginning, you do things to repair yourself. You just realize, what, people are people. Your parents aren't superheroes. They aren't God, and they aren't the only answer. In fact, people aren't the answer. The truth is the answer. Always, always think of that, kids. That's just simple math. What's the answer to this question? The truth, not people. There's the truth about people, and look at them. They aren't real. They don't even exist. And we can get into that conversation later on. Hopefully I can wrap it up into a sweet 8:08 seconds, which is what I'm going to, 8 minutes and 8 seconds, which is what I'm going to try to do here. The bottom line is, what I wanted to say is that, it's your vibrational frequency aligning, going into shit, that you're going to attract shit to you. And it's really not your fault for needing love. And this is where it's just like, this is fucked up, and we need to shelter each other. I don't want to be a bias or somebody who says that living in hate towards, it's not towards the opposite sex. These people aren't even qualified into sex, honey. Have you noticed? Thank you for listening. Comment section down below, something deeper than the